Alright, so in my last video, I asked you guys to comment a question, and surprisingly enough, a lot of you commented. There's 70 comments. Yeah, I didn't expect that many people to comment, so yeah, let's get on with the questions. So the first comment is, you spelled it wrong, it's Gicastanu. Oh yeah, right, sorry. His question is, have you watched every canon Star Wars thing? Not really. I watched all the movies, all the canon movies. I watched Rebels, The Mandalorian, but I still haven't watched the Clone Wars. I know it's the best one. I watched the first 2 seasons, but I don't have Disney Plus. What elevates Star Wars above mere popcorn entertainment? I think it's story, maybe. I don't really know. Maybe because it was a new thing, like in the 70s. I don't think there was. I wasn't born in the 70s, of course, but I think it's like it was a new thing, so the people at that time enjoyed it. Next question. Do you feel like Anakin's physical Force ghost should have been speaking to Ben instead of Han? So, in The Rise of Skywalker, I didn't expect Han coming back at all. I wanted to see Anakin Skywalker really bad because he's my favorite character. He's the chosen one and all of that. But I liked Han talking to Ben as a memory. But I think Anakin being there would have been much better. What would you want to see in a new trilogy of Star Wars, e.g. a plotline, characters setting both time and place? I'd really like to see an Old Republic trilogy. They're working on a High Republic, I think. Yeah, it's called High Republic trilogy. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or a film, but I'd like to see an Old Republic one. And yeah. Would you choose to be a Jedi, a Sith, or Grey Jedi, and why would you choose it? Plus, what lightsaber color would you want? I'd go with Grey Jedi because they don't really follow a strict code. They kinda only trust the Force. They don't just use the light or the dark. So I think I'd be a Grey Jedi, but I'd use my power for good. What lightsaber color would I want? Probably blue or yellow. I'm not really sure between these two, but I like these two the most. For real though, what was your first Star Wars experience? Like, how to find it? I think he meant, how did you find it? So basically, when I was 3rd grade, when I was 8 years old, my dad took me to the cinema, and my dad took me to the cinema to watch The Force Awakens. And the only thing at that time, the only thing I knew about Star Wars was lightsabers and stormtroopers, and Darth Vader, I think. So I went to the cinema and I watched the movie with my dad. Though I didn't know any character, I didn't know anything. It was the first Star Wars movie I watched, but I really liked it. I think I slept in the middle of it because we went really late to the cinema. I think like at the midnight or something. So yeah, it was a really enjoyable experience. I just love going to the cinema watching a Star Wars movie. It's always nice. What lesser known character do you think deserves a lot more recognition? Qui-Gon Jinn, probably. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? What are some other fandoms you enjoy besides Star Wars? If you could be any animal, what would it be? My favorite Star Wars character is Anakin Skywalker, as you can see from my profile picture. Other fandoms I enjoy besides Star Wars are Stranger Things. It's my second favorite fandom after Star Wars. If you could be any animal, what would it be? You. I'm just kidding. I don't really know. I don't want to be an animal. What made you want to do videos like this, and is there anything else you'd want to do with this platform? I didn't watch the previous episodes right after. I watched them after The Last Jedi, after I watched The Last Jedi in the cinema. So after I watched The Last Jedi in the cinema, I watched them all with my dad at the midnight. Like every day we'd watch the movies in the right order. So yeah, after I watched all the movies, I discovered a YouTuber called Star Wars Theory, which probably most of you know him. So basically, I used to see his videos and theories, especially his theories, and I really liked them. Especially at that time, I used to write stories, but not about Star Wars. So I really liked it, and before 2 months, I was like, I quit Star Wars for a few months, but then I got back into it, and when I saw Star Wars, I started watching Star Wars Theory again, and I really enjoyed his content, so I decided to make videos like him. Is there anything else you'd want to do with this platform? I want to do vlogs and more Q&As like this, and also maybe if this channel grows big, I might do another channel for gaming. If they choose you to be a person for one day, then who's this person? Me. What are your thoughts on Ahsoka being in the new season of The Mandalorian? I can speak. I'm pretty excited. I really like Ahsoka. I like her character. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait. I wanna see her meet with Mando. What would you have liked to see on the sequel trilogy, especially episode 8 and 9? But it can be a whole trilogy thing. Now we are on that. I'd have loved to see Anakin Skywalker. Unfortunately, we didn't. What would you think of Disney doing more live-action Star Wars content for Disney Plus using actors from Rogue One and Solo? For example, a Han Solo and Chewbacca spin-off starring Alden. How can you read his name? I'm not gonna try and read his name because I can't read it. And Jonas, I still can't read his name. I don't really understand what you meant using actors from Rogue One and Solo, because the actors cannot be reused as another character. So I don't really know, but I would love if they do more Disney Plus Star Wars live action content. I would love that. I think most Star Wars fans would do. And yeah. Okay, question. When did Adi Gallia die? You can see her death in the Clone Wars cartoon, but if she was already dead, Order 66 or Revenge of the Sith, who is the Jedi on the speeder who looks just like Adi Gallia? That's not Adi Gallia. The person on the speeder bike is Adi Gallia's cousin, who's called Stas Ali. Who's more powerful, Darth Vader, A New Hope, or Anakin Skywalker? Or Anakin Skywalker, Revenge of the Sith? This is a really hard one. I think Anakin was much faster with his lightsaber swings, but I don't know. I don't want to give you a wrong answer. Probably Anakin Skywalker. I'm not sure. What's your favorite type of clone trooper? You mean like Legion or the clone trooper, like clone trooper character? I'll go with both. My favorite Legion is 501st, of course, because it's Anakin's Legion and Darth Vader's. My favorite clone trooper is Captain Rex. Sistroid. What is a Sistroid? Let me search that up on Google. Oh, okay. I'm not really sure. The droid commandos. I really like them. Empire Trooper. I don't really know a lot of Empire Troopers, but I'll just say I like the Death Troopers, First Order Trooper, Sith Trooper. If you could be one Star Wars character, who would you be? Love the channel, bro. I don't really know. Some of you guys might expect me to say Anakin, but no, not Anakin, because he lived a tough life. He was depressed at the Jedi Order. He was a slave when he was very young, and he lost his mother. He lost everything. So, not Anakin. I don't know. Maybe just someone like Ahsoka, maybe. But her character is still also sad. What is your favorite trilogy, and can you please make a video about how Leia learns the truth about her father and how she reacts to it? Why would I do a video about that? You literally can see her reaction in Return of the Jedi and how she knew it from Luke. My favorite trilogy is the prequel trilogy. It's my favorite trilogy of all time. Who do you prefer? Darth Zena or Darth Talon, or Darth Bane or Darth Malgus? I don't know Darth Zena and Darth Talon. I know you guys are, a lot of you guys are surprised because I don't know much stuff here, but I know Darth Bane and Darth Malgus, so I'll go with Darth Bane because he's the one who created the rule of two. What made Cad Bane so much more of a lethal bounty hunter than others? I don't know, maybe because he was ordered by Palpatine, so I think that made him a fan favorite for some fans. Could you go over the Sith more? Yeah, I will. My next video will probably be about the Sith. Who's your favorite actor from the Star Wars franchise? This is a really hard one for me because I love a lot of actors in Star Wars, but probably Hayden Christensen or Natalie Portman or Mark Hamill. I like these three a lot. Would you rather see a Darth Vader series or Darth Maul series? Or about someone else if you've got someone you'd rather see in a series? I would not go with Darth Vader, I would go with Darth Maul because Darth Vader, we saw him a lot in comics, books, a lot of TV shows, and in a lot of spin-offs, so I think we've had enough of him. Of course, that doesn't mean I dislike Darth Vader, but I think we must go over other characters as well. So probably Darth Maul. I'd really love to see him before episode 1. Do you think that there should be a show with Darth Plagueis in it? Definitely. What was the best fight scene in any Star Wars movie? Anakin versus Obi-Wan. It's very emotional and it's very dark, so yeah. Interesting character. What do you think of this video? What do you mean, what do I think of this video? It's literally my video. Do you think they should complete the unfinished Clone Wars episodes? Definitely. Alright, we've got a lot of questions here. What do you think of The Rise of Skywalker? I really liked it. It's probably one of my favorites. I think it ended the sequel trilogy in a really good way, but it still had some missed opportunities. Do you like Rey as a persona? Yeah, I like her. I just wish they could have showed more of her training. Do you think Hayden Christensen did a good job portraying Anakin? I think he did a great job at portraying Anakin. Which lightsaber duel is your favorite? Already answered that. Which lightsaber color would you like to have? Already answered that as well. Which planet would you like to live on? Probably Naboo or Coruscant, but the like 50 levels or something, not the first levels. If you had a chance, which droid or persona would you bring on a mission? Probably Obi-Wan Kenobi, because he's a troll master and he's funny. Did you watch the Star Wars Holiday Special? No, but I heard it's very bad. Would you give up the life you have now to become a Jedi? I don't really know about that one. Being a Jedi is really hard. Maybe I'd secretly be a great Jedi like how Anakin was, or Qui-Gon Jinn. What's your favorite Anakin Skywalker moment? Probably when he turned to the dark side, like when he pledged to Darth Sidious. What's your favorite planet in Star Wars, Coruscant or Naboo? What happened to Anakin's legs and arms when they were chopped off Big Kenobi? What did you think of The Rise of Skywalker? As I said, I liked it, but I think it had a lot of missed opportunities. What do you think of the new trilogy? Which one do you like the most? I liked the last trilogy, but I prefer the Legends version of trilogy, like the stories and legends that are after Return of the Jedi. I would have preferred them more than the current trilogy, the current canon trilogy. But I like this one. It still had some missed opportunities, as I said, but I like it. Which one do you like the most? I already answered that. The prequels. Who would win in a fight, Vader or Maul? Probably Vader, because in a Legends comic, Vader kills Darth Maul, but that comic was released before Rebels, of course. What's your favorite bounty hunter and why? It's either the Mandalorian or Cad Bane. Mandalorian, I just think he's really cool and he always gets the job done. And Cad Bane, probably because he literally broke through the Jedi Temple and he was ordered by Darth Sidious. What is your favorite Star Wars series or spin-off? The Mandalorian and Rogue One. Rate all Star Wars movies from your least favorite to the favorite. I can't really do that because it's gonna take me a long time. My favorite is Revenge of the Sith. My least favorite is The Last Jedi or The Phantom Menace, one of them. Favorite Clone Wars character? Ahsoka Tano. How long have you been a Star Wars fan? So, it's been almost 5 years since I first watched Star Wars, but like where I watched them from the beginning, it's been almost 3 years. What's your favorite movie? For what do you love Star Wars? Do you mean my favorite movie in Star Wars or just my favorite movie in general? Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie in general, and in both general and Star Wars. For what do I love Star Wars? I just think it has a unique story, and the heroes die in it. You might find in some other movies that the heroes don't die, they just win. You know, like they're gonna win. So yeah, I think that's what I like about Star Wars, is all of its events are unexpected. So yeah. Favorite Clone Wars arc? I haven't watched a lot of them, but I like the droids one in season 5. I know I've said I only watched the first two seasons, but I watched the first 10 episodes of season 5. Do you think they should bring back Ben Solo? Definitely. Favorite Jedi of all time? Anakin Skywalker. What is your favorite Star Wars video game? I haven't played a lot of them. I only played Star Wars Battlefront 2015 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 2017 and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I'm still currently playing. I haven't finished it, but I'd say Jedi Fallen Order. Who is the greatest Sith Lord? Darth Vader, I think, in my opinion. What apps or software do you use to make your videos? I use Sony Vegas. Who's your favorite Clone Trooper, Captain Rex, favorite Sith? Darth Vader or Darth Revan? One of them. Do you dislike Rey? No, as I said earlier, I like her, but I think they should have showed more of her training. Why is Jocasta new? Same. Anyways, I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for 500 subs. I really appreciate it. To be honest, I was a little nervous to do this Q&A because I thought maybe like 5 people would comment and I would be embarrassed, but fortunately 70 people commented, so I really appreciate that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, and may the force be with you.